Good afternoon folks, this is update number 3 for the Barkas build, a group build hosted by Tactical Jackalope in honor of a great builder, Barkas. If you remember, in the last update I finished the tank and started building the figures. So let me show you what I've done since then. Here you are, they are finished, and as usual for me, figures are quite time consuming. Have a look. I had a great time painting them. I hope you like the result. I devoted some attention to these helmets. As you can see, they show a great base, and I painted the insignia on top. There is something about the building of these helmets that I want to comment. If you build them the way they are molded, you will end up with melons on the figures' heads. I mean, helmets are too narrow and you have to trim them inside. And you have also to trim a bit the soldiers' ears. Don't worry, they don't need them. The ears, I mean. I've seen this problem in ICM and MB figures. And yeah, I love melons, but I prefer to eat them. Okay, I also paid attention to these weapons. Basically, I've used iron pigments on top of black primer and layer upon layer of wood acrylics using this Vallejo set guide as reference, and I'm quite happy with the results. Okay, on the British uniforms I've used sun yellow, and on the Germans I've used this AK set. I found references on the internet and as usual on the YouTube modelers community with the help of the usual suspects. So Barkas, Tactical Jackalope, Adam Man, Non-Prolific Jens, Marco Nagel, Alex, etc. I should mention everybody. Sorry if I don't say your names. Okay, whenever you post a picture in the community, you realize there are mistakes that you have skipped, and the comments of your friends help you to improve it a lot. So again, a big thank you to all of you. Okay, done. I'm going to leave you with a slideshow of this phase and a short reveal of these figures. Okay, so on the next update I'm going to need some of Jen's adventure spirit, because I'm going to start scratch building the ancient temple. So this is also on your honor, gents, and there we go. Okay, bye bye for now folks, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.
We left it here. This is a great MB box. There are no many seams. You have to be very careful with their hands and leg positions in order to glue them, because you can make mistakes. I added putty in the seams and then I sanded them with very fine files. I also added Mr. Surfacer on those connecting areas, and afterwards I glued all their equipment. I like to use slight modulation, so in this case I used 2 primers, grey and black. I airbrushed their base color for their uniforms, both the German and the British. I used blue-grey on their helmets, and afterwards I applied scratches effects. After painting the helmets with washable sand, I scratched them using a wet brush and a toothstick. British helmets were painted with a combination of washable sand and sand yellow. On those helmets I added a wash with dark yellow and uniform base. I basically used these colors for their equipment, and then I prepared a gas mask and the canteen for scratches effects. There you have it. I used a wet brush and a toothstick again. I gave to the uniforms lights and shadows. Then I washed their sand yellow equipment with a diluted wash of their uniform base. That's how it looks. With those weapons I started dabbing iron pigments with a cotton bud, and then I painted the wooden parts. Then I kept working on leather parts using Vallejo set. I chipped the British helmets with MiG-44. Then I painted insignia undetailed. And finally I gave them a yellow filter and a brown wash. Let's not forget metal details. And finally I added acrylic shines on those weapons with iron acrylics from Rebel, and that was it. And I leave you with the reveal pictures. Next stop, Carthage Station.